we doing an intro this time? Like right now, or are we just gonna go back to the
Because
topic
we can have 2 different videos.
That's true.
Okay.
We could do the basketball short take.
Yeah.
And then we can do ninja.
Yeah, because I
also
want to understand Jimmy's love for LeBron for some reason.
So I got you. So
his glorious king, as people call him.
all right,
man,
so
don't hate
I'll
on the
go
man.
first this time from heaviest to lightest. So, hey everybody, my name is Xavier.
Dang,
I play games.
We
I
did.
said heaviest to lightest, and I said I was going to do it.
I
So
feel you. You did.
I was clear.
You were.
All right.
I think Darius is heavier than you.
No, I'm not.
There's
I'm actually get out of here. No, I'm in the 2s by the way now.
2.
Yeah.
That could
Look,
be 2,000.
Progress is great. Progress is
What
great.
does that mean? You just said 2. 2 times heavier.
No.
2,000.
I'm 298 something like
Hey,
that. So
that's progress. I ain't
exactly.
When was the last time you checked?
Like Sunday.
I mean, you gained like 5 pounds in water weight.
Nah, stop.
Nah, good job.
Sweat it out.
Yeah, I'm the heaviest.
I was 345 something before. So.
345.
Yes, sir.
I was 345 like 3 years ago. Catch up to me.
Yeah, no.
All right, what's up? I got all y'all like ain't nobody seeing my weight. I'm
Hey,
gonna back up.
You can have that. I'm good.
No, you got it.
You
All
getting
right,
close.
next. Nah. I mean,
said-
whoever's next.
You said 207.
Yeah.
You getting up there.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
you are,
creeping,
Jimmy.
creeping.
Used to be. No.
Like I said, dad bod
Y'all
coming in
going
through.
up. Me and him going down.
I need to gain weight.
It's kind of gay.
Who? You did actually.
No Diddy.
Who said what's up first?
I did. Heaviest to lightest.
All right, what's
Not
up?
skin tone this time.
Gotcha. What's up, guys? Darius.
All right.
Oh,
What
I
a
thought
great
you were not
intro.
gonna say more? Hey, Darius.
I'm sorry. What did you say? Actually,
Don't worry about what I said. Just
All
worry
right.
about you. You do you, bro.
You're right.
Introduce
How's it going,
yourself.
Darius? Nice to meet y'all. Hope y'all doing well. Go ahead.
I wouldn't know.
That's you.
You said 207.
Oh, that's right. You did say you had. Well, what up, y'all? My name's Jimmy. You know what I mean? I'm part of everybody. Play games, watch anime, watch football, basketball, all that good stuff. Here, bring out some good entertainment for y'all today.
Yes, sir.
Again, Marcel.
That's so dry.
How you gonna come at me, but then you gonna let him slide?
No. I didn't make the problem. I told you to do what you want to do.
I feel you, but you came at me though.
Hey, and he did what he want to do. I didn't come at you.
Yes, you did.
No, you said, Xavier, what did you do? And I
Rewind
replied
the clip.
with, you do what you want to do.
Rewind the clip. I feel you.
Nah, I told you to do what you want to do. I ain't saying none of that. That's all you.
I ain't
It's your
trying to hear it.
insecurities.
I ain't trying to hear it.
Snap, this thing just peels off real easy.
Oh, you look
Oh.
dangerous.
Yeah.
You look
Well, it's already
dangerous.
cracked.
Why'd you sniff it?
Because when I whiffed it across my face, I smelled glue, and it smells like old glue. It wasn't even really sticking up there.
Ain't that what the bad kids did in elementary school?
I know, right? Reminds me of how Xavier was
What's wrong?
blow. No, I'm good. Reminds me of how Xavier, Jimmy. We actually had a youth group.
You about to lie?
That was staying over there, right?
Yeah.
And we was all hanging something like that. Xavier was like in the back of the room, blowing in a hole in the wall. I don't know why. And we was just all looking at the man.
I lied to you not. I can get the receipts. I
Hey,
got
yo.
at least 3 other people that can vouch for us. It was on a Friday night at youth group with Pastor Joe Baker when he was the youth leader here at Messiah Center. It was me, Chris, Elton, Cartrell might have even seen you too. And the crazy thing was we was all just sitting there talking, and you got Darius facing a brick wall with a hole in the brick wall, and he's just... And we was like, what is he on?
That's funny.
Hey,
And
yo.
we just
had no
projected
reason.
that on
That's
you.
exactly. That's wild that you just told the exact same story, just switched the name. So this is on you, Xavier. Sorry.
No,
That's looking
I
real
know
crazy.
you. Now, for years, I know you told me that I know which way it go. But it's funny that he beat you to the punch to make it look like you were the person doing it.
Hey, look, people vouch for me in the comments.
It's all cool.
Oh, man.
So you telling the truth right now?
Yeah,
Okay. So this got you into heaven or not? Are you going to heaven or hell?
I'm going to heaven.
All right, bet. All right.
I'm just saying in general. I'm going
Oh,
to heaven.
okay.
And now, because when we leave, you can go to the bathroom. Look, Lord, I'm so sorry.
I did it for the views.
I was just playing.
All 123.
That's funny.
But yeah, y'all were talking about, no, you'd asked a question about the whole, do you take a player's perspective that actually played the game versus a reporter's perspective that's
Yeah.
never played the game?
Yeah. Again, and just to understand the percentage-wise, like if you had a player gives you a player's take, and then somebody who studies the game, like legitly has coached even sometimes, what's the percentage you give them weight-wise of, yeah, you really know what you're talking about?
So we're saying players versus people who just study the game.
Study the game and potentially even coach it.
I'm definitely gonna say players about 70%.
70?
70%, and the other half is 30. Because granted, nowadays there's a lot of metrics that go into a lot of these sports,
Yes.
and people use these metrics to like, all right, if you shooting, I don't know, 50% from the free throw line, right?
It's just
You not
like
taking free
sitting-
throws no more, right? That's
Exactly.
that's easy to coach. But like, hey, if you're trying to set up a play for somebody, it's gonna be hard for someone who's not been in that role, to where you gotta move around the court, you gotta set picks, you're trying to get people open. It's easier to tell a player like, hey, well, I know how this guy he's gonna cheat the play a little bit, so I'm gonna do it this way instead. It's easier for players who've been on the court who've experienced that compared to somebody who's over here telling you, oh, why need you to set a pick right here? The player's gonna come back to you like, oh, he's not gonna do that. He's gonna cheat the play. So
I get you. And there is a space where I think analytics has gone too far,
Mm-hmm.
but I think analytics have proven certain things right. That's why they said, hey, shoot more from the three and we will win more. And that got proven. Again, players didn't like that, but the dudes crunching the numbers behind the scenes did.
Sure.
It got proven. So
But you need a player to do that.
yeah, you guys.
Yeah.
yeah, of
Anybody
course,
can
but
go
the
do that.
players weren't vouching for it. Like, well, some were obviously who were shooters, but like the analytics dudes were the really ones pushing for that. So
That's just it. You gotta be a shooter. You gotta have that talent.
I got you.
That's the key part to it.
I get it.
'Cause don't
You can have the stats,
But you
but
think a player would be like, hey, no, he can't make that shot. I know your analytics say basketball players should be able to shoot from the three and we win more.
Yeah.
But
No,
not
of course,
that player.
no. But analytics don't say who should take the shot. They also tell you, all right, well, okay, I'm sorry. They tell you who's good from three and who's not.
Yeah,
and they're
right,
not going
right.
to tell the bad player who can't shoot, who the players agree can't shoot
'Cause I was
to
about to
shoot the
say.
three. They're going to tell the one who has the higher percentage, who is actually good from three, you're going to shoot that three. There's never going to be a time.
Unless you're Max Kellerman. Over here.
I want Iguodala. That was dumb.
that's the craziest take ever.
It was really bad. It was bad.
Fate of the
But it was
universe.
before Steph got like his credit and stuff like that. So I get it. Yeah, because people were knocking him for not getting Finals MVP for the longest.
That's
But
not
it doesn't.
his fault.
I agree. I agree.
But
But that's what gave him credence because they were like, well, Steph doesn't have the clutch. And I was
it
like,
don't
no,
matter.
it don't
Like
matter to
he
me,
was
so.
still dropping them things.
I
Trying
agree.
to tell me somebody said they wanted Andre Iguodala over Steph?
Yes, to take
Yes.
the
No
shot.
disrespect to Andre Iguodala
Yeah.
because
And-
obviously he's a baller.
Yeah, he
but
was
where that
open,
makes sense
but-
at?
Exactly.
That's where they picked him in the finals.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, well, I mean,
This
I know
was
he won
after-
the finals thing, but
this
that's
was
after he
after
like
all that.
shut down LeBron or
Exactly.
But I
something.
mean, even so,
I
you,
mean,
Yeah, he
And
rose
after
to what,
Steph
40?
you still have
choked-
Steph and you still have Clay. Like,
I agree.
and you still pick Andre. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Doesn't
Like,
make no
nah.
sense.
I'm even
Doesn't make
picking
any
Jordan
sense.
Poole over him.
Over who?
Ooh.
That year.
Over who?
That year?
Iguodala.
When they were in the finals. That year, Jordan Poole.
That one,
watch
he won
basketball.
in the league at the time. He might not have even
No,
graduated
no,
high school.
Not when they were playing.
When
Oh,
they won
this
their
current-
when
that
they
year
won their
when he was
latest.
good. That 1 year he was good.
When they won their latest, apparently. So,
I got you. Yeah.
Then after that he was like trash.
I mean, he played for the Wizards now.
yeah.
Wizards ain't doing so hot.
John Wall still play?
Yeah. Well, actually,
I don't know, to be honest.
he did last year. I don't know if he's playing this year. I forgot.
Did he retire or did nobody pick him up?
I think nobody picked him up.
That's crazy.
I
'cause
think
I'm
he still
sure
might
he's
be
better
getting
than
paid by
some.
somebody, though.
Yeah.
He
He's
getting
at least
paid
a
by
six
somebody.
man.
Yeah, he's. I would say he's got to at least be a six man.
He should be. It's just I know how they did Carmelo Anthony for a time, so
That's crazy.
I'm not shocked certain people don't get jobs. So
Nah, man, I don't know. Basketball's not my forte, but I mean, just to your original question, Darius, like who should hold more weight, or who am I going to believe more? Why wouldn't I believe the player, or why wouldn't I say the player would know best? Especially if more players are arguing, saying like, hey, no, this is the way things go, and then you have a reporter that's looking at analytics or things in the past, or they studied the game and saying, the opposite from the player. Why would I take their word? I mean,
I
if
get
you
you.
went to war and you had like, a buddy in the foxhole with you, are you going to listen to your buddy in the foxhole that's
or
been
the
with you in war?
military or the
Or the
vet-
general who's saying, hey, just move these troops in this area, and
I
the
would
buddy in the
listen to the
foxhole that says
I'd listen to the general.
no, bro,
unfortunately.
because the general's getting information from the floor.
I
I,
get
would
what you-
rather stay with the person in the foxhole that know, hey, there's going to be some enemies over there behind that tree, versus the general saying,
That's
See,
a little
no.
different, though,
See,
because
I'm-
they ain't really got a choice.
Exactly.
They gotta-
They don't got a choice.
Well, and
Yeah.
also he could be seeing the larger picture type
Yeah.
thing as well.
he can see the larger picture, but if you're talking about survival, you know what? Maybe survival's not a good thing to put here.
I
But
get you.
I think the
if-
first-hand experience to me is better than any outside
But
experience.
I can see it
I
from
do
a
hear you.
point to like if you're if you're told to move a certain direction and how to go about moving that direction, then yeah, I can see it from that point. But like in an overall standpoint, like if you're getting told that, hey, you need to go here and do this, you're gonna have to go there and do that. How you go about doing it though, that's where you're gonna have your
I get you. I think it's all about because I've heard players give dumb takes, like your boy, what's his name, dude who's got the whole podcast and stuff like that, who said Europeans are ruining the league right now.
I don't
I
know.
thought you were talking about yourself.
No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Draymond?
Yeah.
He's a basketball player?
Yeah. Oh, Gilbert Arenas.
Gilbert. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
you're
was
talking
nice.
about on a nightcap?
Whatever they on.
Yeah.
But yeah, he says the dumbest stuff. I think
So
it's
is he just not able to articulate well?
no. He's saying dumb stuff. So like he's saying, I don't want to botch his point. And actually, I don't want to knock the man because maybe he'll sponsor one day. So hey, have me on there. But nah, he says some wild takes.
Right.
He has some wild takes, and it just to me, it's more about listen to the substance of what they're saying and then give it credence. Like I'm not just going to hear you out just because you're a player.
Yeah.
That's not good enough for me.
I get it.
So
But you also these people been in the league. They got money.
I do
They're
get it.
influenced. A lot of people like if they don't know the sport and they're not paying attention, but they know the name, they gonna believe what they say
You got
regardless.
players
you
that
know?
make really good analysts, though. Look at Tony Romo.
no, true.
Yeah.
And JJ, I actually
Yeah.
think he's really good.
Yeah.
So and I think LeBron's going to be really good because he's doing
sure.
it with JJ as well.
Nah,
so.
you do them.
It's like Hey, look,
LeBron better than
bring
Jordan, Jimmy?
He about to bring it out here.
That's fine.
I ain't starting that
LeBron
right
and
now.
Peyton Manning, those two will always be in my life.
Who do you
as
think will win?
frauds? So.
Dang, he called Peyton Manning a fraud.
Yeah, he did. He's been hating because he's never had a good quarterback.
That's
on his team.
wild.
That's all it is.
Cam Newton was good.
Cam Newton was not nowhere near the status. Of
You
what
didn't say
Peyton
that.
Manning
Don't
was.
even try to switch your
Cam
words
Newton was a great quarterback for
up. There we go. Thank you. Appreciate
But
it.
well, that's
Caught
actually
him.
crazy to hear you
Caught
say
him.
because you be saying Cam Newton was bad.
No, I don't.
You be like, Cam
when did I
Newton
ever see
won't
that?
good.
You have
You
lost
said
your
he had
mind.
one-
Cam, I love you. Don't do that. No.
Pause.
Whoa.
No Diddy.
Nah.
Come on.
You say Cam, I
You
love
say
you?
play?
I said all did he?
Yo.
You say Cam, I love you?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
I'm making that a short.
But nah, yeah. So Darius just hating. He
I
doesn't
just-
have a.
I don't understand Peyton Manning's greatness. I don't.
I mean,
Because I
This
think you
is-
have to win. I highly value winning.
he got
Again,
two
it's not the only-
dubs. He got two championships.
Unfortunately, one of those dubs is very.
it don't matter.
No,
Dub or
it
dub.
It don't. But I don't put you in the conversations with.
Greatness.
I don't put you in top 3 conversations.
Think about
No.
this. Think about this, right? Who are some of the greatest quarterbacks to play?
Montana, Brady.
Mm-hmm.
Who else? Mahomes. Even. I'm sorry to do that.
You
to
can
you,
say
but-
Mahomes because
Yeah,
why?
I feel you.
Why?
Because they're winning and they're showing great with their numbers and everything. like that.
Exactly.
They're lifting up the team.
Exactly.
Peyton Manning got there how many times? Twice? 4?
Yeah.
To Super Bowl 4 times?
Yeah, twice with the Broncos, twice with the Colts.
To the Super Bowl, he got there twice with the Broncos?
We beat the Bears. Then we lost to the Saints. Then they beat the Panthers. The
Yes.
Broncos beat the
The
Panthers
yeah,
once.
yep.
And then the Broncos got
they
beat by
beat, they
somebody.
beat your boy.
He got there 4 times?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, then I'm gonna back off this. Take, 'cause I thought he only got there twice, and he got to the
No, he's been to the AFC Championship.
Yeah,
more than
multiple
that.
times. Yeah. He been up there.
We're gonna revisit this topic.
Yeah,
because I can swear I
sure
looked
he's
some
been-
of this up, and it was not
No,
staying with y'all
he's
saying.
been there
So
twice with the Colts.
I do know that.
Okay.
I don't think he's been
and then
there.
he won it with the Broncos. So that's at least 3.
I feel you.
Even so, you still win Super Bowl, and even so, he still has 2
I
dubs with
don't.
him.
I don't think he went.
Even
to
though
Super Bowl
one
4
was a
times.
little,
If he
I
did,
mean, one
credit
was a
to
little
him.
shaky.
Yeah, that last one is very.
But I mean, on both sides, it was shaky. If you want to be completely honest, but
both sides of what?
against
It was
Panthers,
Seattle.
What do you mean shaky?
Oh, Seattle?
both
There
it
we
was
go.
a
Hey,
defensive
Seattle.
game.
And I think it was the Legion of Boom at that time
Okay.
versus the no-fly zone.
I think I know what you're talking about.
That was, I think, the Broncos defense called the no-fly zone.
Because they had a Keith Talib and all that back there.
It had
Yeah.
like a bunch of
Yeah.
good corners that was just not letting the ball go through.
Regardless, he's still great, and his numbers back it up.
He's
so
great. No, I'm not saying that. It's just
He not
Xavier be putting him in greatest conversations. I don't think he's even close to that.
not even close is crazy. Not even close is crazy.
Hey, I'm not.
Yeah, sometimes
That's gonna be
all right,
that's gonna be on
Nah.
a shirt, by the way, because I see that every time we record now. So
Not even close.
Close?
yeah,
Oh.
y'all and y'all crazy solo leveling take, but that's fine. The comment again. The people in the chat too agreed with me, so I appreciate it.
What you mean?
Ooh.
Jeff and Kyle.
Oh, you meant that chat. I was about to
Yeah.
say.
Yeah, I was
the
like,
comment section.
Well, the
That's
comment-
what I was thinking too. It's like, you
when the
lying.
comments get more active, I promise you, they're gonna flame y'all versus me.
No,
they
it's
know
not.
it's not even
So,
touching
hold
time.
on.
I'll make
So
10 fake accounts.
What did Jeff and Kyle say? Because Jeff just finished solo leveling the anime.
He was saying that's a legit 10, and I gave more than 10. He was like that's because basically this all started with the claim of solo leveling the anime being in the top 10,
I'm not
and me
taking
saying
what
that
Jeff
statement is crazy, and then people in the chat like Jimmy asking me to show receipts, and I showed plenty of receipts. Didn't even get into the serious stuff as well, and Jeff and Kyle basically were like, yeah, now that list is legit. So
I mean,
and then again, y'all overreacted over 12 episodes in the first place.
I did
you
say
know.
it was a valid list.
Yeah,
did
yeah,
I
you
not
did.
say
You
it was
did.
valid
You did.
list?
I appreciate that.
But I was saying it could be in there though.
No,
The
it
fact that
couldn't.
you said it wasn't
couldn't.
even cracking,
It couldn't be in there.
it was
It couldn't
maybe
be in
a
there.
top 20 is
It couldn't-
wild.
It couldn't be in there. Couldn't be in there.
So, you know how solo leveling ends.
Yes,
If they keep track,
I told
with
you it
everything
has
that's
the
going on.
it has the potential to be. Yeah, I just said you cannot make that claim now. Not after one season.
Got you. This is kind of similar to what we're doing with Patrick Mahomes. Like, hey, I can't say he's
I
up there yet.
disagree
Just give me
because
some
I think
time.
he's got time now.
Yeah, we'll see.
I mean, the man got 3 Super Bowls.
Exactly.
He got-
That's not even
he
close
has-
to
You're
comparison.
right.
He not
When
even 30, I don't think.
After he got like 2,
It was
like,
after he got 2.
It was after he got 2. He was like, "Hey, is he the greatest
No,
quarterback
no.
of all time?
I
now?
was-
Is he now top 2, top 3?" I'm like, "No, the man's
all right,
only
first
got
of all,
2.
I
Let him
wasn't
play."
I wasn't saying greatest. I did say, hey,
Is he better than Manning?
Yes, I said, is he
No.
reaching those echelons soon?
No.
Or when can we start talking about it? I was asking those.
Let him
two
play.
things.
Just let him keep playing. I said, "What? It was too early."
You did.
And then I backed up. I was like, "All right,
You did. After
Yeah.
this last one, you were
No,
like, we can start
I
talking
would
about
say
like,
after the second one, I would definitely say he's better than Manning.
Thank you.
I ain't gonna lie. I definitely
Appreciate
would've.
it, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Tell the
How'd you say
truth.
he's better than
Tell the
Manning?
It's-
truth.
I mean,
Tell it.
what?
like you said, it's still growing, but
It
I
is
could
still
I could
growing.
see
If
I
you're
can
using
see the
that
greatness.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? I would give him
Did
that
I ever
kind.
say he wasn't great?
No, I didn't.
Okay,
No.
just want to make sure.
But if
So,
y'all using that argument about Super Bowls win, then y'all need to translate that to Bill Russell
Belichick? Oh, go Russell.
being better.
No,
That man
again,
was-
it's a.
that
I don't
man-
get.
that
I
man
don't
was
get why
playing
people
against
go
post
down
workers,
that
man.
argument.
But the post workers was putting in work.
Racist post workers at that.
Jimmy Ball.
You ain't gonna disrespect them. You ain't gonna disrespect the old school like that, Jimmy.
I mean, I'm not disrespecting. I'm just saying.
No, they
I'm
won't.
just saying.
They won't. They were working double jobs because they had to.
Man, they was calling him the N word after the game. I ain't trying to hear that.
It was.
He had some type of
During the
intent
game.
behind
That's
it.
why I actually think Bill Russell had it harder than LeBron James. I know
Because he
LeBron.
dealt with racism.
Yes, because I think, don't get me wrong, I think media is a serious thing, and
Yeah.
LeBron James has dealt with it great. And I think he's the second greatest player who's dealt with such scrutiny. But I think that's of a different
That's
level.
a
Just
yeah.
out of curiosity, who's the first? I don't
Bill
know.
Russell.
Oh,
I do
Because
No, yeah, I'll
LeBron
give you that.
James
That's
has
a
to
good
deal with
take,
me.
yeah.
I be in the comment section. You suck.
And again, that's different to me than
I
throwing
give you
beer
that.
bottles and calling a dude.
Because I mean, at the same time, he was pretty important when it comes
Yeah, he
to
was.
civil rights and all that
Yeah,
good
he
stuff.
was. He was in that picture.
So
with
he had
So
Obama.
he
more
was
like-
definitely in both roles.
Yes.
I
So
can
he
see
had more like off the court. He was like more of an influence off the court.
I would actually say LeBron was more of the talker than Bill Russell was, but Bill Russell still did stuff.
I mean, you
so.
said civil rights. So, I mean, I feel like
Yeah,
that's way bigger than anything
Yeah,
LeBron
he
is doing
spoke
right
about it, but LeBron speaking.
I mean, it's civil rights. Like I'll say that about anybody.
I
back
mean,
then.
but LeBron's like, for instance, LeBron would speak about every instance that's brought to him, like every day or every week. Bill Russell would talk about it like maybe twice a week, or maybe even more. Like, again, I'm not talking about his personal life. I'm sure he talked about it all the time in his personal life, but he wasn't as he was vocal, just not as vocal as LeBron. How he is every day with stuff.
Okay.
But he still was very vocal, so that's I was just trying to say that. So, yeah. But shouts out to both of them because they deal with a lot. So,
You think Bill Russell will still ball you up today?
ball me up?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
He's a professional basketball player.
No, I feel you.
What?
I feel you. I was just
About
curious.
80
Bill
years
Russell
old.
Do you know how old that man is?
Oh,
That man
like he's
going,
dead.
his knee. What?
Isn't he?
Yo, he just.
I thought
Yo, hold up.
Murdered.
So you're like, of course he'll ball me up, and then you're like, wait, he's dead. So you get balled up by a zombie?
I just had to
Oh,
confirm.
bro,
it.
he
You
in the
might,
casket still?
you might just be that trash
Oh,
then.
snap.
That's the
Hold on,
case.
Time out. Pause. He is.
Yes, that's why I was
Bill
like,
Russell's
I was
dead?
like,
Wait,
I was
what?
like, yes,
he
he
died,
is.
2 years ago.
He 2 years. Yeah, I was like,
I do
Oh,
because that's
dang.
why I looked it up.
Yeah,
was
because
like,
I
think
remember
did
I
hear
remember the
that.
finals thing. Them saying, "Hey,
Yeah.
first time we're not gonna have Bill Russell or something like
Oh
that.
dang, I didn't even know that. That's crazy.
So
Yeah.
once
So
again,
you was right.
Hey.
this
I
is
was
gonna be
wrong
this
there.
is gonna be
Yeah,
a
that's
weird.
why- no, that's
Hey,
why I looked
RIP
it
the
up.
GOAT.
I looked it up
One of
because
the
I was
goats.
like, I think I did hear that before. It was during like the tail end of COVID.
This is gonna be a reoccurring theme on these videos. Darius just being right while y'all be coming at me. So
Chill out.
y'all should learn to learn to jump on the winning
All
train
right.
before it
Nah,
gets
bro.
too heavy.
I
a
don't
Panthers
watch
fan,
basketball
alright.
like that. But the thing is, you still said yes, he would ball you up.
Yeah.
So you don't believe your own words.
That's true.
So this is the reoccurring train
I was
of
talking about
Darius being trash.
I was talking about his prime
He'll
anyway.
be
So.
here.
I was talking about his prime anyway. So
Oh, in his prime. Oh, well, of course in his prime. I meant like today. Like
Well,
Don't-
I'd ball
Well,
up
first
in
of all,
prime.
any professional athlete's probably
Exactly.
gonna ball you up in their prime.
Nah.
All right,
Right,
let's
right. So
let's.
that's-
100%.
So
the way they was dribbling the ball back then, nah.
They
think
was
so.
double dribbling.
Well, no, they double dribbling nowadays. I think they were more like disciplined.
They were doing that bent over.
Yeah, they were more disciplined about it back then. I think so. Like, because you're able to kind of go the side
carry
hand
it
with
a
the
little,
ball.
right?
So I think that's a little bit different. And I'm not hating on it for it because it's made the game better. So
I ain't gonna
we've
lie.
gotten to see people like Kyrie Irving.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Kyrie in his prime. I think he filthy.
We're not gonna go into this.
Kyrie
I
right
thought-
now,
I
Kyrie and Doncic right now. Them boys
yeah.
different.
Kyrie is a problem.
Do you think they're actually gonna make some noise this year?
Man, bro, I hope they do. I want them to make some noise.
I
Man.
don't.
There's no making noise. Either you win or you don't.
Well, no. If they got to the Western Conference Finals again and lost to the Nuggets, I think that'd be a great season for them. I'm not
Why'd you say
gonna
the
lie.
Nuggets? The Nuggets
No.
good.
You
Yes.
don't win.
Is that where? Oh, that's where.
No, again,
Jokic-
Yeah,
For
Oh,
their
yeah.
expectations, I'm sorry. Like,
Their expectations is to win.
I agree. That is what they think, but that's not how I think.
So you're saying that even if
That's
he
why
just
you're not
makes
a
to
winner.
the AFC Championship, he's okay?
I think he's safe this year from criticism. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No.
Man, that's like saying if the Cowboys get to the second round of the playoffs, that okay,
No,
that's
first of all,
right.
Cowboys been riding their
All right.
history train for too long, so
I mean,
they need to win.
We ain't got nothing else to ride, all right?
Cowboys
Pause.
need to win. That's wild. Dude.
I said,
Yo,
pause.
no, you didn't. I heard
I
somebody else say
said
it. I
pause.
heard somebody else say it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, the suspect in the group. But nah. Cowboys need to win, whereas nobody picked the Mavericks to win coming into the season. So they said they were going to be a threat because they got Kyrie Irving, but they didn't. say
Warriors are gonna win.
You know that's a lie.
They're gonna get into the play-in tournament.
I hope they knock off the Lakers though.
Steph is going to
Why
then
you always
become.
hating on the Lakers, man? Yeah,
Beyond, he's going to become.
There's
beyond
too much.
anything
There's
he's
too
ever
much
had.
hype around them. I'm sorry.
To be honest, I haven't watched a lot of basketball this year anyway, so I mean, it's what it is.
I've watched more college women's basketball than I have.
No, that is
regular.
true.
Actually, I want to ask y'all, why do y'all think that is the case nowadays or this year?
It's not.
I'm
gonna
not gonna
be,
say
it's
nowadays.
not, I don't think it's gonna be the same next
You
year.
don't
I
it's gonna
think
be?
it's
I don't
because
think
of
so.
how crazy Caitlin Clark is.
Yeah.
It's
You
how
really do
like
think
how
it's-
much of a bucket she really
You
is.
really do
Look
think
at
it's the
the
name type
viewership on
thing?
her games
Yes.
versus the other college basketball games.
Okay.
That in South Carolina.
The ones that she wasn't in, it was like cut like in half.
Nah, I feel you. I know how. it
Like
went, so.
don't like her Caitlin Clark. She a dog. Like she gonna shoot that and it's gonna going in. It's going in. All right, you ain't got to question it. And a lot of them, like if you looked at the championship game, a lot of them sharks were contested too.
Yeah.
Think about it, 18 in the first half.
They already had the championship game?
Yeah, it's
They
hard.
lost.
Yeah,
They lost yesterday.
Oh,
Yeah.
snap.
See, I knew you don't be paying attention to the group chat.
I don't watch
Because you'll
basketball.
be
in general.
talking, I'm like, why are you talking about something else?
yeah.
I don't watch basketball. So y'all.
But my thing is, do you not read what we're
But
saying?
you
I'll
have you?
follow that.
I was gonna ask actually. Do you hear about
So
it more?
I hear about LSU. I hear about Caitlin Clark. I feel like there's another girl I hear about.
Juju.
I don't know. I don't think
No.
that's her name.
Yeah, that's
Angel
her name.
Reese.
Yeah, that's Juju.
No, she's LSU.
Okay.
Juju's USC.
Juju would
She
be
a
the
freshman.
It'd be those. It'd be
No,
between those three.
I
if
don't
you heard
think
her
it's
name.
her.
And
I
there's a
think it's-
Cardoza from South Carolina.
Oh, Cardozo. Yeah.
No, I hear about South Carolina as a team. I hear
Yeah.
about Tennessee as a team.
Yeah.
But I
Brittany
feel
Griner?
like there's another girl from
Is it Brittany
college
Griner?
that's not her. I know she's not there. But I feel like there's another girl in college that's not Caitlin Clark, whose name I hear of. That's not Juju. Yeah, I don't
Was it
know.
that? What's her name?
That's
Bridget.
interesting. Okay.
I don't know.
Wait,
I'm
What
curious.
UConn?
I'm curious who it could be, Jimmy.
There's
Yeah,
a
I'm
girl
just
from
trying
UConn. Not Bridget.
It's a
Paige.
Paige. Yeah,
Paige.
yeah, yeah.
Paige. Yeah.
Is that her?
Buckner, or something like that. I don't know.
It's Paige.
But she's a bucket too.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is.
She a bucket too.
Yes, she
And
is.
to be honest, they should be in the finals.
They should have been.
They
I
should've
told
been
you that.
finals.
I'm not gonna go into fixed theories here.
You
But
know what I'm saying?
I do think
Cameron
that
Brink?
offensive.
Who?
That name sounds familiar.
It does sound familiar. Who she play for?
Stanford.
She got blonde hair.
I don't know.
Oh, I thought you put the picture of her. Oh.
Nah.
Either way, Caitlin's a bucket.
Yeah, she is.
Caitlin been carrying the league right now.
Gotcha. So
And
y'all
she might change
do
the-
think it's a name thing?
I
so-
think it's a name thing because what she's done in college basketball is so crazy. Like, it's so crazy.
And it can honestly change the WNBA.
Yeah,
Do you think it will?
I hope so.
Okay.
I hope so.
I'll watch her. I'm going to
know
watch
what I
her
mean?
first game. So
I mean,
that's one viewer.
I mean,
99,000 more to go.
Hey, a lot more than
Y'all making enemies. That's not good. That's
No,
not good.
I don't watch basketball in general.
Okay.
but even so, you got
But I've heard about these people, and I will say, just overall, if there's like a whole bunch of people coming in that's dope, and they about to go into the league, that's going to be good for it. So obviously, it's a good thing, you know, and that's cool.
anyway, she a bucket. I mean, USC. I think Coach Staley. I think how you pronounce her name. She was the first black coach and black woman coach to win. I think it was a player of the year, and also had a championship.
Yeah.
Something like that. And the team went undefeated at that. Like, come on now. What you say?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I was doing that intentionally because y'all said I was loud.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I mean, you want me to be right here?
I mean, you could. You do whatever
I
you
don't
want.
be loud all
Do
the
whatever
time.
you want.
But yeah, it's
I know, because I said that to you earlier, and now you're like,
So your face, when you did your face, you was like,
Oh no, I didn't mean to. Sorry, I don't care. more attention to me.
what? All right, cool, bet.
Anyways.
Nah, yeah. I mean, that's cool that you know that they just ended. Is that I did see something where somebody was playing. This might have been the final. Was it Tennessee versus South Carolina?
you
Was
talking
that
about
the
the men's
finals?
basketball?
No, it was women's. Tennessee versus
That might
South
have been a
Carolina.
couple. Yeah, it might be a couple games
Yeah,
back.
that was a
that was a
while ago.
while back.
Because they're
Like, somebody
Tennessee
just-
wasn't even in the top 4.
Okay, maybe it was in Tennessee, but I think the game ended with one of them, like Tennessee or whatever the other team was. They just stopped playing defense. Then I think South Carolina threw the ball in, made a bucket, and they won 74-73.
Sound about right.
Oh wow.
You're talking about weeks ago, my guy.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah.
was-
See, yeah, there you
If
go.
somebody
Old-
came
old
that
news.
close to winning
Old
against
news.
South Carolina, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
By the way,
I think it was up by
how-
like 18
I like
too.
how they was laughing at you for the not knowing that there's a league for soccer and all that good jazz. I thought that was funny.
Wait, what's the league name?
You talking about MLS?
Is that what it was?
The league's
Well,
name or
I don't know
like
the league.
teams?
No, the
Different
league.
teams'
Well,
names?
there's the fact that you were just saying the
question.
league.
What's
Don't
you
look
said
at me, look at
MLS is-
Jimmy.
you
You
said
said
American
MLS.
soccer.
MLS is professional
Okay.
soccer in the United States.
And the United States. All right.
Yes.
So Jimmy answered that question. I'm going to come to you two.
No,
Name me
go to Jimmy.
3 soccer players.
Go to Jimmy.
Not Jimmy.
Go to
for,
Jimmy.
For the United States. Darius.
Go to Jimmy.
I've already
No,
no.
I
You was
didn't.
like, nah,
I
you
didn't
don't
claim.
know it.
I didn't
What's
claim
the-
to be.
there's, of course, there's
I
a
didn't
league
claim
for
to be
it.
an expert.
Nah,
but
nah,
it's
nah.
ludicrous to me to say you don't even think there's a league out there or something like
Yo,
that.
there's
so.
a lot of leagues that should be
Not
out
for
there
you.
that is not.
Hey, that's fine.
So name me a soccer player.
I don't
for
know
it.
a soccer player.
What you mean? There got to be a professional
I'm
league,
sure
so you
there
got to
is.
know these
I'm sure
people.
there
You don't know a single
You
soccer
don't know
player,
a
bro?
single one.
Never claimed to be. Don't even try to
That's
switch the
wild because
argument.
I know
That's
they
switch the
got
argument.
not Ronaldo, but Messi,
Messi?
just went to
Yeah.
Florida, and
Oh,
then they had.
wait,
yeah.
I thought you said United States.
That is, he plays for the.
Oh, he does? Oh, my bad. He does.
Hey,
He
yo.
does. He does.
Come
All right, so
on,
that
yo.
was on me.
Yo, so you know what?
Dang it. See,
It's
this is
another
why-
instance of Darius being right again.
Yeah, right.
Just make sure you follow him.
And I knew it was coming, Darius. I knew
Yeah,
it was
I
going to set you up.
come
I knew
on,
that
yo.
was.
Like,
Hey,
dang.
let this be a Let's D Kids. They
Oh,
try to interrogate
man.
you, say nothing until you get your
No,
lawyer.
because when he signed on, because after I said the statement last week, I stuck to my guns, and I'm gonna always stick to my guns. If I'm wrong, and I feel like in my brain I realize I'm wrong, I'm gonna keep going playing the wrong path because I don't want to give y'all the W. But I know Messi got signed to Florida because it was a huge deal, and I think he gets percentage of ticket sales in his contract
Yeah,
or
he
something
does.
like that. So
he's
I knew
Messi.
he signed.
Ridiculous.
But I
He's
just
Messi.
had to be. I mean, yeah, he's like that. But Darius, name me another one. Or how about this? Name me a team in the men's soccer league.
I'm not doing this anymore.
Why can't you?
No, I'm not doing this anymore. I
Okay.
could, but I'm not
I
going
can name
to.
you a team. Like,
doing
you
it
got,
anymore.
what, FC Atlanta? You got LA
Yeah.
Galaxy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Cool.
I don't know who plays on them, don't get me wrong.
That's
But,
fine.
you know, it's the
That's wild.
teams.
I can only give you one. America.
There you go.
There you go. Men's team right there. Women's team.
But nah, yeah, that's what I was saying. I don't know about a lot of professional sports if it's not like always advertised on TV straight in front of me.
I mean, that's fair.
That's it.
Okay.
That's it. You know.
Last sports related question, I guess, before you get into it. Any chance the Chiefs are going to three-peat here?
No.
You being a football fan,
Are they going to three-peat?
are you calling it?
Nah, I don't think they will.
Have you seen what they have to go up against now?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know.
What they got to go against?
Well, like all the trades.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean, look.
Texans.
look
People
what-
are calling it. Jets. They're saying have a chance, which I don't think they do.
The Jets who?
I know. I don't understand the hype.
Are they going to bring a fighter jet to the stadium and blow up the other
Again,
team?
it's the Aaron Rodgers. It's the Aaron Rodgers effect. You know how it goes.
The Aaron Rodgers effect?
No.
What happened to the Aaron Rodgers effect last year?
Dude, trust. You're not talking to somebody who.
You need more than one person to win
I
the
agree.
team.
That's
Yeah,
facts.
because if you
I do.
100%.
if you
I
only
do
needed
agree.
one
Football is the
person,
major sport.
100%
For
you
that.
need more
you
than
only
one
needed
person.
one person.
I will say that person, the quarterback, is
Yes.
heavily
Yes.
heavily dependent on the
He's
person,
influenced.
but
he's
defense win championships. That's all I gotta say.
that's where it's at.
I agree.
Defense wins championships.
agree.
So yeah, if you have a quarterback that just throws 200 yards, 1 touchdown, and they're 15 for
I think it
20,
was
you can
you.
win a Super Bowl with that.
So after hearing you say defense wins championships, I think it was you that said Sunday. They're not that men's basketball. They're not playing defense anymore, and that's how they're scoring like 150.
It's like 150 points. Yeah. How
They're
you
just,
score 150
they're just
points?
like not. Neither team is playing defense. They're just
Talking
kind of
about
going
the
back
NBA?
and forth like it's an
Yeah.
all-star game.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, it's the All-Star game. They don't really be playing defense,
Yeah.
and them points be up there like that. So for a regular season game to get there, come on, yo, come on, yo. Where Kawhi at? He can't lock somebody down. Was he
He's
playing
older.
then?
He's
Was that
older.
even? He's what?
He's older. He doesn't do.
What that
like,
mean?
Don't get me wrong. He's still good at defense, but he's not like that Kawhi from the back of the
Is
day.
there nobody else that's good at defense in the league? Everybody shoot.
Rudy Gobert? Bear?
Everybody
I
shoot.
told you
Victor
I
Wembanyama.
stopped watching basketball.
Yo, I
Hey.
saw him do something crazy the other day.
Draymond plays super defense.
Draymond Green. Yeah.
play super
Yeah.
defense.
We got some. We got
He
some
plays
good
super
defenders.
defense.
But
He's gonna knock you out.
Don't get me wrong. It's kind of like
he's playing boxing
It's kind of like football. How they just made it harder for defenders.
to hit the quarterback. Yeah, and the quarterbacks can
It's
just throw
unfortunately
crazy
like that.
yards nowadays.
It's
There's a lot more
unfortunately like that,
7-on-7 being played,
Yeah.
and that's what they're pushing in the leagues, and you can see it more. You
see
don't have as much fear as a huge person coming across
Across
the
the middle?
and knocking you out. When's the last time you saw that?
Yeah,
So yeah, it's
never
a lot
gonna
easier to
happen
throw the
again,
ball
bro.
nowadays than it was
Oh.
back in the 2000s, where a quarterback had to read the defense, break it down, and then the wide receiver had to fear for his life every time.
Hey, you
A wide
good? You got
receiver
real.
ran
You got
around.
real passionate right
Nah,
there. You
yeah,
good?
because I know more about football than I do basketball.
Nah,
So
that's
you know, I
fair.
gotta
Yeah, yeah, you
speak
got
up more.
loud on that
But
one.
no, it's a different game. I mean, I'm not
It
going to
is.
say it's softer. It is. I mean, but you can
It is softer.
you can hit
It's
What
softer.
sport did
you
you
can hit
think
people more back then.
What sport do you think you know the best?
Do I think I know? I know basketball.
No, he's at the best.
The best.
Yeah, for you. Yeah. Like he wasn't trying to slight you.
Because I think I know more about rugby than I do regular football.
I would say basketball. I can't think of anything else that would come close to it.
Actually, you know what?
So, maybe wrestling,
I know
just because I
esports
played it.
more than anything else.
Maybe wrestling, just because I played it more. But yeah,
Name me a professional wrestling team.
I told you I'm not doing this. with you.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Is there a
Is my
professional
lawyer
wrestling
coming
team?
through that door right there?
They're just like
Is my lawyer
individuals.
coming through the door? Then I ain't answering questions.
Nah.
I ain't
Is there a
answering questions.
professional? No, I mean the closest thing they get is right. Well, SmackDown. But no, I mean it's
That's
the Olympics. The Olympics would be the closest thing, and they recruit from
Okay.
college.
Isn't that going on right now though?
What?
For wrestling?
SmackDown?
WWE.
SmackDown's like
Yeah, so
365.
Yeah.
I thought there was like an event.
It's like
going on.
WrestleMania.
Yeah,
just-
WrestleMania. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
yeah, yeah.
WrestleMania is
Yeah,
going on right
WrestleMania
now. My
is going
apologies.
down.
my
Philly
Yeah,
apologies.
The Rock was up there. He got chokeslammed by the Undertaker.
I got a joke for you.
Yo, they're so old.
They are.
I got a joke for
What's
you.
the joke?
What's The Rock's favorite magazine?
I don't know.
The
Rolling
Rolling
Stone.
Stone.
This man, get out of here.
I heard it recently and it was so
Next
funny.
topic.
Ah, good. Sorry, you answered. I just needed the setup. And the
Nah,
the
really.
alley-oop. The alley-oop.
You get
That's all I needed.
dopamines from
Good
Dad
jokes.
jokes.
Good dad.
Good
Yeah, that's a
jokes.
good dad
Good
jokes.
jokes. Good
How many
jokes.
kids you got? You be telling jokes like that?
No, don't do this.
He got about 5 in hiding.
Don't do this.
That'd be crazy if. Never mind. Never mind. We'll just get past that.
I couldn't imagine y'all. would-
honestly,
yeah.
That's why I said
men can have kids and nobody will ever know because
Who?
men.
Yeah.
They can have
Wait,
kids
what?
and nobody will ever know because
Are you just talking about men in general?
You'll never see it. It's always the woman who shows. The
that's
man
true.
can have like 50 kids. and
That's true.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I
But
thought you were like,
y'all
he
the
ain't know.
homies. It'd be crazy if y'all knew none of them.
Yeah,
if I had
that'd be
multiple.
wild.
Yeah.
You be a
None
terrible-
of them.
You be a terrible
That'd be
father.
crazy.
Y'all would catch me on slipping one day.
Like, there's
I
what
have
is
to
Bib
imagine.
doing in your car?
I have to imagine. I have to imagine. Yeah.
You ever seen that?
we won't catch you slipping if you ain't in their life.
I agree.
That's true.
That would never happen. By the way.
Hey, you make all that money, it's going somewhere. Hey, hush.
That's wild.
That's crazy. Nah, I'm glad you don't have any kids you talk about online. I understand. I'd keep that quiet to online if I was you.
Yeah, of
Child
course.
support Colin,
You
boy.
know, illegitimate kids. I wouldn't want that known about online. So I get it.
Never would happen. Sorry.
Yeah.
Not for me.
But no, yeah, that's dope. You know, there was one more thing I wanted to say, but I forgot. So I'm gonna randomly bring it up when I
Sports.
remember. It was sports related.
Football.
I can't remember right now.
LeBron James. I'm gonna look at Jimmy every time I say that name. By the way, so his glorious king.
Stop hating on that man.
I don't hate on him.
You hating on that man.
I don't.
Every
I don't
single
think I do.
time.
I
Every
think
single
he hates on him. I think I'm more realistic about him. So.
No,
How do
I
you
don't.
feel about LeBron versus Steph, Marcel?
You mean like who am I taking on a one-on-one game?
No, not a one-on-one game.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say I'm taking LeBron.
I don't get that argument. Like
Yeah, I
that
don't
does
get that
isn't the
either,
game.
to be
So
honest.
why bring up a one-on-one game?
I don't know. Why do
'Cause you
people
get-
say one quarterback versus another quarterback
You're right.
when they're playing against another defense?
You're right. That's a good
Yeah, I
point.
guess
That's a
you
good
could
point.
say.
That's a good point. My bad.
What's the difference?
That's my good point. But how do you feel about that, Marcel? You want to talk about it?
Who do I think is better?
Yeah.
Like, you know, I'm
No,
going.
no,
it's
the people
Steph
don't know.
Curry.
Steph Curry. Gotcha.
Yes.
All right, cool. Out of curiosity, why?
Do the math.
Now that's
Three-
where this is why I say he's a hater. He's crazy on this one. I can acknowledge that one. That's
3 beats 2.
If you were building a team, would you build it around Steph or
that's
LeBron?
different. I feel like
Well, who
that's
would
I was just
Build
asking
it
a question.
around?
Yeah,
I feel you.
yeah.
But
Would
that's
you build it
different.
around
I
Steph
can
or would you
understand that reasoning if he chose Steph over LeBron.
Three don't beat four.
Just asking. You picking?
I said
Huh?
3 don't beat 4.
Wait, they both have 4.
They both have 4.
Yeah, they both
Damn,
have 4.
Steph got 4.
Steph got
I
4.
was talking about points.
Steph 2 with KD and 2 without him.
Dang,
And you know how
Yes,
many
he
LeBron
does.
got with
Yeah,
with
that's
KD?
right.
None.
What? He never played with KD.
I know. I just wanted to say.
He got
Did
crazy.
Steph ever do it without another like all-star on his team?
Yes, he
Right.
got 2 without another all-star.
Yeah, calm down. Yeah, bro. I don't know.
He's about to
remember.
come
I
in.
don't know about
the,
basketball. So
the
I'm
latest
asking.
one, I'm not sure if
Without
Clay
an
made.
all-star.
I don't know. I'm not sure if Clay made the latest
But you can say that about
all-star
what did,
team when he won the latest ring.
I don't
LeBron
know.
not have an all-star on the team.
Did he ever win one without an all-star? I don't know. And again,
No,
I'm
the
asking.
four,
No, I
the
don't
four
think so.
he's got is again Anthony with Dwayne Wade, Anthony Davis, Kyrie, and then another one with Dwayne Wade.
Has anyone ever won one without a?
I
No.
know. I
No,
don't know.
yeah, no, I don't.
No.
I feel like I saw something stupid. Somebody.
And maybe the closest person you could say is
Pistons.
Giannis.
Pistons, Pistons, maybe.
I'm saying like one like all-star,
Would you
all-star.
consider Chris
I think
Middleton
Pistons.
an all-star?
Isaiah Thomas.
Was he one ever?
So
I would
LeBron
never
didn't win
consider
one
him.
without
I
Kyrie?
consider him a great player. But never,
Yes, but he had
Never
Anthony
all-star.
Davis and Dwayne
No,
Wade.
without. I meant with the Cavaliers. He didn't win one without
No,
Kyrie.
yeah, nah, the
No.
one.
Oh, okay.
the
That's
one
that first meeting when Kyrie got hurt.
Yeah, that's
and
how
then,
Steph got his first one. When
Kevin Love
when
messed
Kevin
up his
Love-
shoulder.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So okay, so Kevin Love was in the
Kelly
final.
Olynyk.
I mean, so was Kevin Love All-Star that year?
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I believe
he
so.
was. I think he
Okay, I
was.
was saying, I know he was a big name. I didn't know if
And you know
was
he had
All-Star or not.
people who like
He had role players.
that were not considered all-stars, but they became. I think Kyle Culver.
Isn't that the
Maybe he wasn't
J.R.
an all-star.
Smith?
He wasn't an
but
all-star when he got with
won
LeBron.
something. He won like a couple competitions.
I mean, he could always shoot.
Yeah, he was a really good
He's
He's
always a good shooter.
I mean, he's always had
the
that.
3-point competition that year.
I don't know if it was that. I don't know if it was the year he got with LeBron, but he's always been a good shooter. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Kyle Culver.
yeah, the argument isn't who has more help because I would say that is LeBron, but
LeBron has had more
help?
Then
more
Steph-
help and
More help?
different types of
I
help.
think so.
More help and different
I
types
don't
of
care.
help.
So each, how about this? Each of us throw out a name for the other, like as far as name like he's that dude, and I'll do that for Steph, and you keep going for LeBron.
LeBron never had a KD.
Yeah. Well, okay. I'm sorry. Steph's greatest one obviously was with KD, but
Anthony
okay,
Davis.
okay.
Is
I don't think he's.
I would say I don't
think KD's better than Anthony Davis.
Yeah, I would say
ever
KD's
was,
better
or
than
ever will
Anthony
be.
Davis.
But
don't know.
but
That's
you-
arguably
you-
I would
no,
say
here we
that
go.
they're
I'm saying the
equate-
amount though. Watch this. Watch this. You go with Steph names. I'm gonna go with LeBron names. So you can go first.
I mean, you gotta go with Draymond.
Draymond. Okay, cool. I'll go with Kevin Love then. If you thought
All right. And then you gotta go with Thompson.
Klay Thompson. All right, cool. Then I'll go with Kyrie
And then I guess you gotta go with
or
Andre.
Bosh. How about that?
Yeah.
No. I was going to
Similar.
say you're talking about all from one team. You just jumped around to two different teams.
Yeah, I mean,
said
he can
more
say in
help
general.
over the career.
Of it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Over
I
all
thought
the
you talking about
championships.
teams.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
But you're going to see my point. After he stops, I'm going to keep going for a minute.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
okay, I said Bosh. So we're
let's
both on two.
I
Obviously,
mean, you
just
say
thought KD.
Andre Iguodala. I mean, you
I
could,
see on that level. All right,
I
that's
mean,
fine. Then
yeah, I mean,
that's fine.
yeah.
That's fine. I'll go Kyrie then now.
I mean,
Then,
I'm
you
talking
know
about
what?
all-star
Actually,
players.
How about this? If you're gonna throw out Iguodala, I'm gonna throw out Rose. Even though he was done at that point, I'm going
Rose.
Derrick Rose, MVP Derrick Rose. Yeah, he played with LeBron in Cavaliers days actually. Yeah, his second time around.
There's a lot of other different names you can put.
All right,
for
you
LeBron.
know, you're right. You're right. I'm just gonna get.
Let me put it like this way.
You see
right?
how he stops? He stops because trust this list is gonna go
It's-
real bad for LeBron.
It's not even that. It's Curry just has more consistent help.
I was gonna say
It's not
feel like-
because it's different. You're
Well,
saying
I don't-
LeBron because
that's
it's
not
just
fair.
different.
I
It's just
just
consistent.
I don't know if I
That's
agree
not
with
fair.
that.
You want the man to
I
lose
would-
his teammates?
I would say
Yeah.
I would say how many years did Steph play with KD?
Like what, 2 or 3?
2 or 3. It was 2 or 3.
It was 3.
How many
They
years
lost the
was
third.
LeBron with Dwayne Wade in Miami and Chris Bosh? To me, those are very
3?
comparable.
3 or
It
4?
was 3 or 4.
Something like
to
that.
me, those are very comparable. Like obviously Steph had KD, but I think LeBron had Bosh and D Wade. So I think
He
that,
also had Ray Allen too. I forget about that.
Ray Allen as well.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think that evens out for their peak stuff. Then when you go to the other years, I think LeBron then still had his era with AD, still had his era with Kyrie.
But I mean, some people
Love.
would be like, "Oh, they won in the bubble tournament. They don't count." I'm like,
Yeah,
a
of
ring's
course.
still a ring.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
So I hear what you're saying. Yeah, LeBron has had more help, but he's been on, to me, since he's been on different teams, it's different people. So yeah, you can
I
name
agree.
out more people, but for Steph, he's had that core the majority of his
his
career,
career,
right?
yeah.
Draymond and Clay. Draymond and Clay.
himself, those
Draymond
three.
and Clay. Those 3 have been the
You
core
got to
for
give him
forever.
points.
I'm sorry,
for
yeah,
drafting.
Yeah, but okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Draymond.
But
and
I
Clay,
don't
so-
but that was LeBron's choice to leave each situation. I don't think that argument never makes sense to me. LeBron made the choice. If you choose to leave, you can't then say, well, he had consistency and I didn't. You left. You decided not to have that consistency.
Because it wasn't consistent.
But it's not the fact that it wasn't consistent. It was the fact that you trying to name all these different players. Well, of course he's gonna have all these different players if you jump from team to team.
Yes.
But there's still gonna be good players on the team. Same way he had the same couple consistent players with him as well. I don't know if you're trying to compare just because the players are different that the skill set.
No,
is gonna
I'm saying just one had better help over the years. Like I get one had more of a consistent situation.
better help.
I wouldn't say
Yes.
better.
I
Help.
wouldn't say better.
I do think so. Again, that's why I wanted the list to show
Yeah.
like the names you're gonna hear. Like LeBron has more names under his belt.
I mean, he's been in the
He has
league
more
longer.
teams under his belt too.
It's your
Yes,
mean.
but that's of his choosing though. Like I don't get how that's a bonus to. I'm not giving him credit for going to a new situation. That was his choice. He decided to go to every situation he went to.
LeBron going to the league in 03? Something like that. He been in the league in a minute.
Yeah, you're right.
He been in the league in a minute. Of course he's going to play with a lot of different people.
Okay, I
over that
get
time
your
frame.
argument that
You know?
he's been in the league more. So I get you.
Yeah.
I don't think Steph's getting that next help for a minute. So.
Honestly,
agree.
Steph probably ain't going to win another ring. Being
I don't
completely
know.
honest.
I don't know if I agree with that. I think there's something that could happen to where you get one more. I don't think LeBron's getting another one
No, LeBron ain't getting that.
because his focus is his son. Which
Yeah.
again, I get it.
But if they both
I'm gonna tell you right now, if like I told you a while ago,
That's wild.
if Kuminga keeps making the progress he is, that's his next help.
Yeah, but still,
Kaminga?
they're not even.
Yeah.
But the thing is,
I ain't
they're
been
not
watching,
even
so,
close. They're
Oh,
not,
he's been good.
They're not even
good.
close.
He's been good.
That's the problem. If they were close, I'd say that put him over, but they're not even close.
If it, I mean, he can like next year for me could be a whole nother person.
Still, that puts them 5 then or 6. That's
It
not.
only-
that
look,
doesn't make them dominant.
Hey, any given Sunday, you get a couple of those in a row.
Does that apply to
I'm
basketball?
I'm
Yeah.
tired of hearing that from Clay. He's done. I'm sorry.
I ain't talking about
All
Clay.
respect. Well, I thought that's what you were saying by every once in a while.
Clay caught a shot.
No, I'm just saying that
Like Steph's gonna
Steph
be
is
that guy.
staying consistent.
Yes, Steph's staying consistent. Who else is
could
consistent?
step up.
Okay, then what?
You got your 2 right there, and you got
That's
a couple
not
good
enough.
defenders.
That's not enough.
What you mean? That's how it was the first time.
League's different now. I'm sorry. It's not happening.
You act like they're playing with bullets.
I'm just saying league's different now. That's not gonna work.
League is-
There's a reason they won that one against the Celtics and everybody was so surprised because they didn't see that coming.
Who didn't see that coming?
Oh, I'm sorry. Everybody but myself.
I already talking about me.
Oh, well then nobody saw that coming.
That they were gonna get into the finals.
No,
Okay, how far? You talking about like in the beginning of the season?
no. I'm talking about even midway through the season. People weren't calling that Golden State winning.
Yeah.
They weren't. They weren't.
I mean, they
Steph
got
is
the
like
dub.
that, but they weren't.
Yes.
No.
Because them zeros started going down real fast.
Did the Warriors? Did they win the year? They went like 73
Nope.
and 0.
Nope.
No.
Guess who beat him?
That's LeBron's claim to fame. He beat the 73 in the
His
greatest.
claim to fame.
No, I'm
What?
sorry. I'm sorry. That's disrespectful.
The NBA set it
That's
up.
That's
The
disrespectful.
NBA set it
That
up.
was so
Crazy.
scripted.
No, I'm not
Yes.
doing. I'm not doing all that. I do knock him. Well,
Why they kick Draymond out that game?
I do say that is weird to me.
Because they knew he was going to punch somebody else in the future. They said, this is for future Draymond. You're going to serve time now and later. That's why they knew he was going to. Who was it, Jordan Poole?
No,
Who did
that's who he punched in
Oh,
practice.
yeah, that's who he
dropped-
punched.
Yeah.
He kicked somebody in the. no.
Sablamo.
Well, he did something else to another team,
Yeah,
too.
yeah, he's kicked. He's hurt a lot of people.
Yo, he's hurt more people
He's hurt a lot of
than people have helped LeBron.
Again, I'm sure there's reason for why you do that, Draymond. By the way, so not
Why do you-
criticizing.
Why are you talking in the mirror?
I know. Right?
We're not doing
It's a
that.
reflective question. I'm
They-
sure there's a reason why
They
you do
call me.
that.
They call me Draymond for some reason. I don't know why.
I don't know why either.
I mean,
I mean, y'all look alike. What do you think?
We don't.
That's his twin.
he could be your brother.
I really don't believe it.
Oh.
He's darker. He's
Come on.
no offense, uglier.
That shouldn't have been your first argument.
What?
You could have listed that later on down the line.
You can't be doing shadow
darker?
on shadow crime.
Yeah. That's the problem in our community today.
He's got the blackest name on the planet, Draymond Green.
Ain't too far from Darius.
Yeah, that's true.
Seals though isn't crazy.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to count. Like, how many letters does Draymond Green have and then Darius Seals have?
I'm not even close.
Draymond. 8 plus 5 is 13. Then Darius, Darius plus 5. That's 11. So 13 to 11. So it's 2 letters off. I mean, 2 numbers off. That's not too far. What the heck? I was just trying to see.
Man, that's your
Weird
twin,
thing.
bro.
Like, I didn't know if it was like a twin thing. Like, you know how twins are like Bella and Ella. Could have been Draymond and Darius.
What twins are named
Bella and
after?
Ella would
I'm-
be one letter off.
Oh,
But
my
I'm
gosh.
saying it's like similar names.
Not a
Should have
good
said like
Julie
Keith,
and Julia?
Keith and Kevin, the Hodge twins.
Is that their names?
Keith and Kevin, yeah.
Can't remember.
Yeah. That,
Are they
that
still
works.
doing it?
They probably are.
They're not doing what you think they're doing.
Okay.
It's not them
Who
being
y'all
Hodge
talking
twins.
about?
They're like
Hodge
right wing.
The Hodge twins.
They're like
No idea
super
who it is.
right wing
Really?
conservatives now.
I feel like you would have. You
What?
would know. You wouldn't.
You look like one of them.
What?
We're doing. See here. This is the,
No,
this
you
is the
don't.
road we
You
go
don't look
down.
like
This
one
is
of
the
them.
road we go
Nah.
down.
Yeah, you
Nah,
do.
you don't look like one of them.
The Hodge twins. Who are these people?
Nah, they were definitely funnier back then. I mean, I just stopped listening to them.
They are right wing conservatives now, like very right wing.
Really?
Yes.
What?
Really far.
I stay away from the social media as much as I can.
My man. That's good.
I'm giving it up. Deleted Twitter.
Why? Out of curiosity.
It's just
You don't think you look like them?
I know what you're talking
you
about.
don't look
I don't
like
look like
them,
them.
Yeah, you
No,
do.
You don't look
You
like
don't.
that.
You
No.
Nah.
Get as much.
They
as,
could be
if he
on
look
the-
like them, I
No,
look like Draymond.
not at
They your
all.
aunts.
If he looks like him, I look like Draymond Green.
No.
No.
Don't y'all you
Ain't got nothing to
you
do with them.
I tried that last time
Nah,
too.
don't do that. They're trying to piggyback.
Nah, I ain't,
Yeah,
I ain't
yeah.
rocking with that.
We all,
Jimmy, we on the same boat.
yeah, we all. Here.
We all black, you know?
Hey, but out of curiosity, why? Why the social media thing?
Oh, it's a waste of time.
It is.
It's slow.
It's
I'm
so
slowly starting. Like I said, I got rid of Twitter. I'm slowly trying to get rid of Facebook. Slowly gonna get rid of Instagram. It's just wasting time, bro. I realize I be sitting home and just be scrolling for no
So with
reason.
you.
So I could be doing something else.
Getting rid of TikTok. That's my news outlet. That's how I know the world. That's how I know things on fire. Like, oh, I'm gonna pray for that bridge.
They,
That's wild.
But I agree with him. It's poison.
yeah.
If you're
It's
going
it's
through
dangerous
something,
if you're not.
let's say if you're going through something with a significant other, people are going to project and be like, man, leave that girl. And you're like, man, I should leave that girl. And now you done ruined your relationship because
Yeah.
some dude you don't even know
Yeah.
who's perfectly fine with his.
Yup.
No, it's damaging if you don't manage it right.
I'm not.
Say-
don't deal
Eat
with
into it. Minds be feeble.
I'm so with you. Trust. I am.
It's getting there. I don't know when it's actually gonna happen, but it's
I
getting
mean,
there.
for me, I have a presence.
You got a good
online.
mindset about it. So.
I have to keep my presence online because I mean,
Yeah, no, it makes
the
sense.
videos
I
we
get it.
do, I post them. But other than that, I'm not on Facebook.
No, I get it.
Not on Instagram. Just TikTok.
Do you think there needs to be more awareness about what's going on online
Yes.
nowadays, or do you think there's enough information for? Well, actually, you know what? Let me back up. How harmful do you think internet is, or do you feel like it's harmful like that?
It's a sliding scale. I mean, it's a all the way 0, and then there's a all the way 10.
Yeah.
You
Gotcha.
know, it
It's
all
too
just
broad-
depends
it's
on
too
which
broad, too.
environment. It's
Yeah.
way
I
too
got you.
broad.
Do you think there needs to be more protection about it?
Yes,
Yeah.
especially for children.
Depends
Yeah.
on the subject for sure. Yeah.
So I'm getting too many depends over here. At least I'm getting answers over here. So
I think it's very dangerous.
I mean, it's like you said, if you don't protect yourself, no one else is gonna do it for you. Don't
That's
expect the
facts.
government to do it.
that's facts.
You know, like if you got kids on the internet, you gotta take the energy and
Yeah,
time out of
parents-
your day to
I agree.
Parents
purchase
can't
for
be
your
blaming
kid.
the internet.
Yeah,
agree.
and I see it a lot of times to where like, oh, I can't believe Facebook allow my kid to do that. I can't believe Instagram let my no, bro. That's your child. That's your phone that you bought for them.
I agree.
You need to make sure you put
Cut that internet off.
the right controls in there for you.
Okay, so why were you off and on about it?
No, I was saying it depends because, like, if you're trying to protect a child, then yeah, I understand. I want, strict regulations on that. I don't want anything that could mess up, the child's environment or whatever. But as a parent, I ain't a parent, but if I was a parent, I would definitely take, responsibility and make sure my kid isn't out there on some crazy sites.
Yeah.
Now, for everything else, you're an adult.
That's yeah.
You need to, make sure you're taking care of yourself.
Do you think there's
don't
enough information to where they know how this affects them and stuff like that now?
I think
Of
there's a lot of
course.
information, but people don't look it up.
Yeah,
People
they
don't look for
They
it.
ain't worried
So
about it.
is it something? And this is I'm only asking this because I've heard him bring up something like this. How when you go online, there should be something out there like how there's disclaimers like before you do something, or like, hey, if you've been on your phone for a certain amount of hours, there's protection and stuff like that. Do you think there should just be more awareness to adults who may not just know because again they didn't grow up in the social media age?
I would argue and say any adult that's on the internet that
They need
much,
to learn
they
them.
know.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah,
All right,
I
cool.
would say
All
they're
right.
in the generation that knows the dangers that can be on
Okay,
the internet
gotcha,
and all
gotcha.
that. I'm not worried about my grandma Betty
I got you.
and blankety blank North Carolina worried about internet. All she uses is Google Duo, and that's to call her daughter.
Mm-hmm.
She ain't surfing the web. She's not getting no viruses.
At the same time, bro, I feel like the amount of personal responsibility has just left this world.
I agree.
To where everything, nobody wants to be responsible for their own
I don't
actions.
want to sound like the old man, so I feel you, but
I mean,
I'm so with you.
I'm 28 and I'm realizing this. All right, you know what I'm saying? You ain't no old man.
Stop lying. 37. 37.
Who?
To you.
I don't even look like I could be 37.
Yeah, we
But
just
no.
can't be coddling people.
But guys,
I do.
yeah.
Agree. I do.
Everyone has their own responsibility. You know what happens. People have seen it, cyberbullying, or these people talking, grown men talking to little kids and all that good stuff. You've
So
seen
you don't.
it. Not
So
good
you
stuff,
don't
but
think
all that
there's-
stuff.
Do you think there's ignorance anymore then, or do you think everybody does know?
No,
to some
everybody knows this is going on.
Okay,
I
gotcha.
definitely think there's ignorance. I mean, people learn. It's just, but so no. Let me say this: if there's like a little kid, you 13, 14, you play games for the first time, you online and
Lost your
like
breath?
not a chat room. No, I was thinking like where I was going to go. But if you play a game for the first time and you see somebody say, "Oh, insert explicit thing here," as a kid, I might be like, "Oh, well, what's this explicit
Yep,
thing?"
and then Google
so
it.
they're ignorant
That's
to it.
the- I got you.
That's who I would rather try to protect or something like that.
Gotcha.
But any
Okay.
adults, man, like
You
y'all
gotta
were
live
saying, y'all don't be taking responsibility and things like that. I mean, people got soft.
Yeah.
People
just,
people just got soft, and they're like, America should protect me from this, and you guys can't say this about me, and I'm gonna stop.
people don't read also too, so
Oh yeah, you gotta read the instructions.
there's a lot of license agreements that when you sign up for these
true.
things, they don't read it. Like,
Please,
oh, click
please.
next.
Like I said last week.
Yeah, that's why I was telling you. I was like, that's a dangerous thing to hear.
No,
But,
But
I mean, it's the
at
truth.
least
It's the
I know what
truth,
I'm
though.
getting myself
It's
into.
it's the truth, though. A
And
lot
I
of
don't
people
get
feel
mad
that.
if I
If something happens.
Dang, I lost this account. I didn't read the rules and regulations,
Yep.
I get you. Okay, cool.
and I won't.
I appreciate it because that's take not too many people that want to say and stuff like
These
that. So.
ninjas.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, ninjas.
We've been going for a minute actually. So
Wow, I think honestly, we should track this for another 10 minutes because I have to open the door in 10 minutes.
okay.
Oh, so you can
Come back
start
to it.
and then make another one.
Okay.
That's
That's
cool.
cool with me.
I told you about separate videos. It's just so much easier. So
No, yeah, I definitely I agree with that.
Yeah, I can grab some more waters. And they over here drinking like.
I mean, we
there
can
you go again. First one. First drop. First
What,
drop. N-word.
Nigga is not a cuss word.
Hey, I feel
It
you.
is a noun.
It is.
It's a verb. It's
is.
all of them.
Hey, look.
All right, it's needed.
I feel
It's
you.
part of my vocabulary. I need nigga just like I need the article the. All right, that's how much I use nigga. That much. That's how much I need.
That's wild.
Right. It's like, come on, yo.
That's wild that you say that.
Come on, yo. Yeah.
He said
It's
he's
needed.
that.
It's that important. I can't think about a time of day I don't use it. Probably the first thing I say when I wake up. I'm tired of these niggas. You know, that's probably the first thing I say as I'm stretching. All right, you know, I roll over, you know, I need to take a bath. Hey, nigga, you stink. You know? That's me.
I get it now. I
You
get
know?
it.
Somebody playing loud music through my neighborhood in this house that I just bought. I'm like, man, these niggas loud. You know? So it's everywhere. You need it.
I
But
got
I
you.
apologize if it offends you. I won't say nigga. I say nigs.
Niggas.
Supposed to be saying naysayers.
Next thing.
Was that this year?
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
this
it
year.
was this year.
Yeah, it was
Dang.
this year.
Naysayers.
You so late.
That's right. I am, yo.
4
I was
months in?
good for January. January,
Yeah.
I was strong. February, off March, and just gave up.
That's how I think this Diddy thing's going to be. I'm hoping it doesn't last.
What you mean it's not gonna last? His son just got
No,
arrested.
No, I'm saying like the
No
no
Diddy.
Diddy.
No Diddy.
Oh, no Diddy. Yeah, his son just got arrested.
For what?
assault.
For what?
I don't know.
But actually,
Being
this-
related. I don't know. Being a nigga. I'm sorry. You being a naysayer. Being a naysayer.
It did real quick, by the way.
Oh man,
Next video, I'll do better.
that's crazy.
I'll do better.
Yeah, y'all think he's going to get it?
Get what?
Pause.
That's it. Get what?
No Diddy. I'm sorry.
Nah, that was a wild one. Y'all think he's gonna get got like court wise, or you think he's gonna?
So I don't want to make this political,
Yeah, you're right.
but I'm about to. Unfortunately, I think he is going. I'm not going to touch the table. Unfortunately, I think he is going to get convicted. But it's
Unfortunately,
No. I'm sorry. Hold on. No. But let me finish the statement. So I think he will get convicted off of these charges that he has right now. But bro running for president got 91 of them things, and he gonna get off.
I feel you.
So I'm like, dang, yo, like, I know it's not apples to apples.
No, I get
It's
you.
just the
I get
sheer amount. I'm like, God dang.
What are Diddy's charges?
I think the RICO charges.
Rico? Oh yeah, he going down.
So
He getting caught. He getting caught for sure.
Like sexual
I
assault,
think so.
all
I
that.
think
RICO
jazz.
charges
Well-
makes it easier for them to.
What happened to R. Kelly? Like what? Like I know, crazy shit.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like, what did he face wise? Like,
I don't
that's
know.
what I mean. Okay.
Like,
I have
I
no
think
idea.
he's in for life though, right?
stuff with the mind?
Might as well be.
Yeah.
Honestly, if you like, let's say if you do something, like let's say rob the liquor store, you rob a liquor store, you might get 5 years. But if you had with a minor on it,
Yeah.
rob the liquor store with a minor,
Yeah.
it's not like 30.
Gotcha.
It's like adding the with a minor is like a multiplier.
That's what you.
It's a buff.
For years.
Times 10.
That's funny.
It's a buff. That's funny. Yeah,
So-
it is.
Do you think that's just the industry they're in? Out of curiosity, because you hear this story unfortunately a lot.
No,
So you don't-
because
so
they're
you
famous
don't think
though.
that's-
That's why.
You think it's more fame versus
Yeah,
the
there's
industry
regular
of music?
people. There's regular people every day in like Montana peeing on kids. So
Of course.
They just ain't recorded.
I'm
They
not.
have
I'm
a
not.
Grammy in the
I'm
picture.
not saying it originated
So
in
crazy.
those communities. I'm just saying, is that something that community really struggles with? You think?
You mean like Hollywood? Like is it
Yeah,
dark?
Hollywood.
Insane?
Hollywood.
What are we talking
Yes.
about? Like,
For yeah, what exactly is they
I'm
struggle?
talking about sexual immorality in general.
That's
Whether that be with a minor, whether that be with.
that's
I think
anybody.
that's everywhere.
Okay, gotcha.
That's
gotcha.
everybody.
Okay,
That's
cool.
everywhere.
Because
Okay,
you
cool.
got a spectrum. You got
You don't think-
people who
you don't-
are
okay.
like banging dead bodies, banging animals, banging
Oh.
kids,
Yeah.
banging their cousins,
Yeah.
banging
I feel you.
their best friends.
Okay, so
cousins.
you. I hear you.
And at top of that, they get to a point to where it's just like they're so famous, anybody will do anything to be with them.
That's
You
true.
know, depending,
You
I
get
don't- everyone
you
has
get-
their own
you
preference,
get access
but
to
like
things you never.
you
had.
telling me you as a regular, well not you, but let's say like a regular woman gets to go into this nice fancy club and gets a crazy great treatment, and you're with this famous celebrity who's gonna expect, like I said, just expect to get whatever he wants, even though whatever it may be, she may not be with it, but he's gonna expect it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you.
It's just the environment that they're in. Like they can
That's
get what
why-
they want.
That's why I asked the question. I
Or
wanted
they
to know if it was
get what they want.
specifically the environment, or if you think it's just a human thing in the experience of being.
But becoming
power.
famous also opens up dangerous doors for people who
No, of
haven't
course.
done anything wrong.
I
Yeah.
think so too.
Because women
I think so too.
lie a lot of the times to get with these men. Like that guy from Baylor. who that football player was like. He announced.
Oh,
himself
the
to
big
draft
swole?
dude.
Yeah,
Like, he was supposed to be,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
really good.
Yeah.
Didn't get a chance to go in the NFL because he got like
Shorty
falsely
lied on him.
accused.
Yeah. You just gotta be careful with it though.
And I mean,
Y'all
it's,
think-
it's men just taking also advantage of women.
Of
Yeah,
course, of
yes,
course.
yeah, you gotta be
Power
careful.
corrupts people.
Do y'all think y'all can handle it?
I think I can
If you were
handle
if you
power.
were thrust in that
Yeah.
position.
Oh, wow, man. Can we use different verbs? I mean, I know I'm an adult.
Oh
And I can
man.
handle myself.
I'm immature.
If you were put in that position, yeah.
Thank
For sure.
With who?
Do I? If I was put in the position
Okay.
of having power,
Yeah,
do I
okay,
think I
so
can
I'll
handle
put
it?
you so I'll actually give you each something. Xavier, athlete.
Do I think if I would continue, like, could I be an athlete? Yeah.
No, not if you could you handle that?
You know, daggone well, that boy's still gonna marry Tamara.
I was curious.
Oh yeah, so that's something I don't regret.
Of course.
If that's what
no,
you're
I'm
asking.
not
No,
asking
would
if
you
regret that?
still
No.
have
Like, would you be like again? You were an athlete before again your current situation and stuff like that. Would you be able to handle the constant fans of people crowding your bus as soon as you leave, people knocking at your door?
Yeah.
Stuff? You'd be able to handle
I
that.
think so. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I think so.
Jimmy,
my shotgun can handle it too.
Why are you doing that? They're just fans.
Hey, so is these bullets. They fans of fans.
That's wild. I don't
They finna get
understand.
acquainted.
Why did it escalate so fast?
Pepper him up,
Yeah.
real nice.
Buckshot, buckshot. You know?
That's fact.
Oh
All right, cool.
man.
So I'll go music industry with you, Jimmy.
I don't know, man.
You don't think? You don't? Oh, okay.
Well,
I like
hold on, because it can be interpreted plenty of different ways.
Definitely
course.
get interpreted.
It's like
You're in the club. Everybody can approach.
These
Again,
are
you got
beautiful
people.
women.
You got people approaching you. Be like, hey, yo, let me put you on. Again, you're going to studios, not expecting to get into that environment, but as soon as you get in there, you see naked women or something like that.
I'd have
then
to
be
have a
like,
close
hey, go-
circle with me.
Okay. Do you think
I'd
you
have to
would,
have a close
do you think
circle
you
with
would organize that?
Yeah,
Like,
I
just-
definitely would organize that.
Okay, good.
Because there's a lot of people I don't trust a lot of people today. So I know if I got to a point to where I was like, yo, this club wants you to come out here, they're gonna pay you about $50K to just stand around in this section. Yeah, I'm gonna have a good group of homies with me going in that
Nice.
club. You know
Very
what I'm
good.
saying?
Yeah.
Because at the same time, even though you might have that amount of power, that fame or whatever you want to call it, you know what I mean? It get old to some people. You know what I mean? You go into all these different, let's say a strip club, right? How many strip clubs you probably have been in the past month where people just paying you to go there? You know what I'm saying?
I haven't been in. Any,
I'm just
You mean like in that scenario?
in that scenario.
just in
You know what
case.
I'm saying?
You been
Exactly. I was like, you emphasized the eye, and I was like, see,
Yeah.
that's so
home
you
right
know.
now. Hey, I gotta go hold this baby.
I gotta go work tonight.
Nice. All right. Marcel, last one. I'll say social media for you, YouTube. Again, I
If
know
there's
those
any
dudes.
money involved, the Lord has known to not give it to me yet
Really?
because I'm immature.
Oh, dang.
I'm
okay.
buying the people who did me wrong. I'm buying their wherever they're staying at. And I'm kicking them out. I'm raising the rent.
I feel you. I like how the answers got gradually
I'm
more
gonna-
like.
I'm gonna-
It's real though. I like
I'm
it.
gonna
So
be
because I actually would agree with
catchy.
each y'all's assessment of yourself. So I think Jimmy would be smart enough to create that infrastructure for himself.
'Cause
I do think Xavier's just built like that as a person, and I think
I
Marcel's.
mean,
wise
I'll be
enough
fine,
to-
but like I said, it's only going to people who did me wrong. Like I'm going to train birds
I feel
to
you.
poop on their car.
That's wild.
I mean, but like for my
Hey,
my
I got
example,
the time and money.
it just comes with it. It comes with the fame. You know what I mean?
But don't get me
You
wrong. I
gonna be
would
in there.
also
No, I believe
do the right thing. I'd be like, hey,
Trust,
you're
I'm
not
with you.
eating tonight. You're homeless. Here's some food. Hey, I know that dude from middle school. And I'm just go beat him up.
Oh,
No,
no,
I'm
I
with
don't think I ain't giving no money to homeless people. I'm sorry.
I'm not
sorry.
mad at you.
I mean, I'll give it to
I'm
like
not
a
mad at you.
charity. I ain't getting money.
I'm not mad at you at all.
My uncle taught me a lesson about that once, and I don't do money like that
going
unless
out the door.
again I'll bring you to this restaurant and buy you something, but I don't give you money like that anymore. So.
Yo,
Money, food, I ain't getting you nothing.
no,
All right, look.
I'll buy you. Like, I don't mind buying you a sandwich or something like that. But I literally not last week, 2 weeks ago, I was.
That's extra, my guy. You making all this noise.
I
This is in place of me.
Okay.
I was picking up some cupcakes for Tamara because I know she likes the cupcakes. So a homeless man came up to my car. He's like, "Hey man, I ran out of gas. You know, I got a gas canteen in my car. You know, I'm just trying to get some money for this gas canteen." I was like, "Oh, you got a gas canteen? You know, do you want to go to your car? I can go pick up the gas canteen. Let me go
Exactly.
put gas in there for you. He was like, no, you ain't got to do that. Just just give me the money.
Exactly.
I was like, well, I'm not gonna give you money, but I can fill up your gas tank for you so you can get to where you're going according to your story. He was like, man, you don't got to worry about that. You don't got to do all that. Just go right there to the ATM. Let me get some money. I was like, nah, I can't help you. And he got mad at me and walked off. Yeah. And I was like, man, you ain't need no gas.
Nah, bro.
That type of gas, you might get a little stinky. But,
Nah, bro. It's look. I know things happen. People live in some crazy scenarios.
Of course.
But in today's day and age, a lot of people are lazy. I'm not saying that's everybody who's homeless, but I'm saying a lot of people are lazy. You know what I mean? When there's literally a spot when I get off the highway, when I go home, that the same person has been there since I moved into this house. Yep. You know what I'm saying?
And he's still homeless?
Still homeless. And I feel like me personally, I work too hard. I work too hard for my money to just be out here giving it to some stranger. I don't care where there's food. I don't care where you just need somewhere to go.
I'll take it.
I'm not giving it to you. I guess it's not because it's not like I'm not saying looking down on somebody. It's just like I work for my stuff. I'm not about to just give it to you because you in a tough spot. You know what I'm saying? No, it's different. Like if a friend was in a tough spot, they're like, yeah, bro, here, take it. But like a random person, that doesn't even make sense.
You got that relationship with that friend.
Yeah.
It's different. I mean, people do take advantage, and that's the unfortunate part.
Yeah. That's tough for me because again,
but see, I'm not. If I become
I treat
homeless,
it.
I'm so sorry.
You got it. No, you got it.
Nah, he didn't have his headphones in.
That's why, because
That's why. That's why.
It's like, damn.
Go ahead. You good?
Now you got it. You already talked.
I'm not
I already lost my.
Everybody doesn't eat.
That's fine. That's brutal, but that's facts.
Was,
that's facts.
Builds
even
character.
if I was homeless, I'm not gonna ask you to give me money. I'm gonna ask for opportunity.
Yo,
because then I'm just gonna be
that.
asking for money week to week. Like, hey, you got a job?
Yo, I respected the dude that was like, hey, man, I'm homeless. I'm just trying to get up off my feet. Can I wash your windshield for you? And I was pumping gas. I was like, man, I can respect that. He's saying, can I do a service for you for money? Yeah. That's different than like, hey, I'm holding a sign. Nah, bro.
I actually had a lady, she had made, I think she went to the dollar store, had like a little fake flowers, made these little fake plants. She scared the hell out of me because I was not looking out the window. I had parked at Walmart. I was like, oh. But yeah, she was like, yo, I'm selling these for $5. It's like, I'm doing this because I don't want to beg for money, but like, I want to at least give something in return. So I respected it. Yeah, still ain't buy it, but
I knew that was coming.
Jimmy, I did feel like that was coming. I was like, oh no, this story not going to happen.
Nah, I can respect that.
Still ain't buy it, but no, yeah. You
that's real, that's real, though. That's real.
You should have bought it and then threw it in the trash.
She just go grab and resell.
I was about to say, she's going to resell it, trust.
Oh, man.
I don't want this. What, threw it at her as you drove by? That'd have been wild. Hit her in the head. That'd have been crazy.
What?
No.
Nah.
The picture.
No.
Nah. So did you do everything you need to do out there?
Yeah, I just unlocked it.
All
and
right.
I left these open just in case.
Okay.
Now the door's unlocked. Anybody can walk in here.
Do they know how to? Well, never mind.
No, once I see the first person comes by at 7, then I'll know I can close these doors and they self-sufficient.
They feed themselves, water themselves, and give themselves sunlight, all that jazz.
Yeah, everything's turned on for them, so they good.
Hey, yo, pollen sucks.
I mean, I ain't got no allergies.
Man,
I don't have allergies,
man,
so
pollen sucks.
They sound inferior to me.
I don't have pollen allergies. Mine just come in the shape.
Sounds like you just ain't built
I
right.
hope.
You know
I
what I'm
guess
saying?
so.
There.
I guess so. But when it kicks in for y'all, because look,
It won't.
No, your
Rebuke.
sister never had any. Yeah. And then she developed them like 2-3 years ago.
I'm built
and now
different than her.
sucked. You are, but your dad, just so you know, you got every bit of his genes
I'm built
in you.
different than him, too.
You got his hat. You got his clothes. You got his stature.
You did
got
get
his hat.
your style
Come
for
on,
your
yo,
dad.
quit.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah,
Nah,
you
you
did. Because
don't-
he used to
yeah.
wear Kangos and you wearing Kangos.
Yeah, so you got.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Did he
Still
give you
looking
his
up the
Kango
box.
collection?
Nah.
Oh, you want it?
Nah, he gave Darius.
I do. I ain't gonna lie to you.
He don't know. It was his
Nah,
genetics.
respect
His
to the
genes
man.
was like, this feels
Respect to the man.
natural.
He got style to him.
Yeah.
So I
But
ain't hating on
it's
that.
okay. I hope you don't develop them because when they hit you, I'm gonna laugh.
I can't. My body, you have an allergy meter. Mine is already low from all the food stuff. So I've already hit my max.
No, got you.
Built different.
So do you want to keep going on this one into the talk, or do we want to cut this one here and then do a new? Again, this could be. We've gone for like an hour now, so
God dang,
this
it's
can be its
7
own
o'clock.
separate thing, and then we can go into the.
Yeah, we can do it for about an hour. I have to personally stay here till about 9.
No, I get you. We ain't staying.
I ain't
here
doing
till
that.
9.
No, that's fine. I'm saying I personally have to stay here till 9.
I know.
I'm
so
saying I ain't doing that.
That's fine.
Do we want to do like an
Yeah,
outro
we'll stop
though,
it.
of now?
Do an
and then-
outro.
or just say, "Hey, bye," and
There
end
you
it,
go.
and then start a new clip.
I
for
just
Ninja.
did it.
Let's go from heaviest to lightest. All right, bye.
I appreciate y'all.
No,
for
how
watching.
about this?
Nah,
How about
you're
that?
right.
So,
No.
hey, he admitted it.
No.
He admitted it. I'm under 200.
We gonna do this by hair length.
Hair length?
Yes.
So you first.
Your amount of hair.
Wait,
And
lowest
I'm
to
gonna tell
least.
you right now.
And where's the hair located?
Jimmy?
Yeah.
So you got
That's where I was gonna go. It has to
Depends
be.
on where it's going.
It has to be at least covering the full amount. So you're last,
Okay, I'm last.
and then those two. Have
Hair
to figure it out.
surface area. That's
Oh
what
wait,
he
he has his
Oh,
sides cut.
no.
So
You said longest to.
No, he said the
shortest.
most hair surface area.
Yeah.
Oh, surface area.
That's why I'm
Cover
last.
most.
So his says the most, obviously. Jimmy, I would say you're first, actually.
All right,
Because
well,
you got fade. You got
Hold
fade
on,
on
hold
the
on.
side.
Yeah, you got to understand.
I'm not understanding.
You know what?
I'm
You're
sorry.
right. You're
I'm not
right, Darius.
It
understanding.
would
I'm
be
not- I'm sorry.
me. Then you.
Okay, cool.
Because you have more than Jimmy.
Yes,
he has
because
the
you got the
sides
fade
cut.
on the side. Yeah.
Yes.
Tapered. Then it would be
And
me
then-
last.
Well, no,
Got
you're
you.
after even that.
All right, so I'm not
I
gonna get an
get
outro.
it. I get it.
It'd
I
be
get
like
it.
that sometimes.
You should have saved this for the next one because
Oh.
every intro we should do a new thing. So this be hairline.
It'll come natural.
Oh, you're right.
Well,
You're right.
mine's is just gonna be.
I feel, no, I'm not saying that, but I feel you.
It's
Continue.
not. You don't say anything.
No, it's not what I'm saying, but I feel you. Don't
No,
matter.
no.
God bless. Good seeing y'all. Appreciate y'all
hey,
listening.
y'all take care. We here for the next
You gonna
time.
one up me trying to bring Jesus into this?
Yes, sir.
I say God bless at the end of every video.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, God super bless you.
There we go.
Dang,
Ain't got nothing else to
You gonna
say.
let him one up you like that?
Yes.
Mhm.
Super blessing. I ain't trying to stop nobody from their busting. Bye.
I feel that.
Darius Peachy.